Hey guys, it is Monday, July 22nd. I'm back with the DVD and Blu-ray collection update. Got some other random things like action figures to show you as well. I'll throw those in at the end. Let's jump right into it. First thing up, I waited and waited and waited on the box set that had all these movies in it because I wanted to eventually get the single releases. So I finally got these, ordered them on Amazon. They were on sale. Picked up Jurassic Park 1, Jurassic Park 2, and Jurassic Park 3. Great movies, definitely worth checking out. Everybody knows that. I was a little disappointed they did not send me the slipcase on the first one, so I was a little disappointed about that. But other than that, film looks great on Blu-ray. Great movie, great movies, great series. Third one isn't as good, but great movies, definitely worth checking out. Let's jump right into these. Picked up Mulan and Mulan 2. Again, disappointed they didn't send me the slipcover. Not a big deal though. Next, I love this movie, one of my favorite Disney movies. I held off a little while. I don't know why I held off, but my wife ended up buying it for me. It's the 3-disc version of Peter Pan. I love this cover compared to the other one with the blue trim where you can see all the characters. I just don't like the artwork for some reason, but I love the artwork on this. See like the clock tower with Peter Pan's shadow. Great movie, great Disney movie. Next up is Public Enemies. Watched this recently on Netflix. Liked it a lot. Had to pick it up. Definitely a good Johnny Depp movie. Story about John Dillinger. Good movie. Next up is, I don't know, there's a lot of nostalgia with this one. It's WCW's War Games. If any of you guys remember WCW from back in the day, this is the War Games matches where they had two rings butted up together and they put a cage around both the rings. A lot of times it was like 5-on-5 and they would take turns, like one guy go in at a time. There are, I want to say 20 something matches on here, and there's a couple exclusive ones on the Blu-ray. Let's see, some good matches from NWO days and stuff like that, and then early WCW in the early 90s, and then even NWA matches, old Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes and stuff like that. If you're into it, definitely worth checking out. Okay, next one up is a TV show that I recently started watching. The first and second season, I believe, are on Netflix. It's a Comedy Central show, Workaholics. This is the 3rd season. It's a really funny show. Really enjoy it. The only thing, it seems to be over the top now with like drug references. I'm not not a big drug fan, so I don't know, just over and over and over references to that kind of kill it for me a little bit. But there's a lot of other references, like they reference wrestling and Power Rangers and comic book stuff. So anything that you're into that you grew up with, there's a lot of references to that in there. And it's a good show. Definitely a lot of laugh out loud moments. So definitely worth checking out if you're looking for a comedy show. Workaholics. Next up is School of Rock, Jack Black movie. If you've never seen this, definitely worth checking out. It's pretty funny if you like Jack Black. He becomes a substitute teacher, kind of, and ends up turning the class into a band and spending all day trying to make a band and writing songs and different things with music. A lot of music references and stuff like that. Funny movie. Definitely worth checking out. Next up, I've got a couple DVDs, and then I'll jump back into, probably got about 10 more Blu-rays to show. A show that Disney Movie Rewards, or Disney Movie Club, actually released. They're exclusive there. A show that I loved watching as part of the Disney afternoon when I was growing up, and that is Goof Troop. This is Goof Troop Volume 1, and here is Volume 2. These are both over 11 hours. I believe this is 3-disc, 27 episodes, and same thing with this, 3-disc, 27 episodes. I watched the first one. Video quality is pretty good. I mean, it's the 4:3 format, however you refer to it. Let's see. I mean, not the best, but I'm just glad that they're finally on DVD. Great show. Enjoy these growing up. The last DVD before I get back into all the Blu-rays is a Joss Whedon documentary. It's got Merlin. It's a Merlin Sporlock, I believe that's how you say his name. Documentary as well. It's called Comic-Con Episode 4: A Fan's Hope, and it goes around. It follows several different groups of people around Comic-Con. I believe this was from Comic-Con 2011, but it follows around different people who are aspiring to be artists, people who own like I think it's the guy from A Mile High Comics. So people who own comic stores, people who are aspiring to be artists. Some of the artists are better than others. Some people that are costume designers and just fans in general. And it shows a lot of Comic-Con, a lot of just the actual convention and the dealer floor, things like that you see, and then these people's story and how they all intertwine. So definitely worth checking out. They have these on like online, like Amazon and stuff like that, and they have them at. They actually had them on clearance. Even though it was clear, it still wasn't like super cheap, but I believe it was $20 at Toys R Us, and it actually came with a Joss Whedon and Merlin Spurlock little action figure minifigure, so they come with those if you're interested in that. Next up is the Disney movie 2-pack of The Emperor's New Groove and Krunk's New Groove. I've never watched these. I'm interested in checking those out. Also the two movie Lilo and Stitch and Lilo and Stitch 2. I've never seen the second one. I've seen the first one, but it's been years, so I'm definitely excited to check that out again. Next up is Paul, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost movie. Paul. Seth Rogen's the voice of the alien. It's a funny movie, not as funny as it was the first time. I enjoyed it though. If you enjoyed Shaun of the Dead or Hot Fuzz, definitely worth checking out. These next ones were all special. They're all $7.88 movies at Walmart right now, so I decided to pick up a few of them up. Blade 1, Blade 2, and Blade 1 and Blade 2 come with $8 worth of movie money for a Warner Brothers movie, so I think I'm going to cash those in and check out Pacific Rim for free, so excited about that. The next set, where I didn't buy the box set again when it came out because I was hoping for individual releases, and then the individual releases have been out for a while and I waited and waited and waited, but went ahead and decided to go ahead and get these because they're $7.88, and those are the Turtles movies, number 1, number 2, Secret of the Ooze, and Turtles 3, oh lord, Turtles in Time. Had to get it just to complete the set, but not the best Turtles film. Also picked up The Departed, Independence Day, and Shawshank Redemption. Excited to check out all those. I've never seen Shawshank Redemption, so I know. Definitely worth checking that one out. Definitely excited. You can tell I haven't done this in a while, the vocabulary that I'm using. It's bad, but anyway, definitely worth checking that out. Definitely excited to check that one out. I guess I'm just excited because I wanted to show you guys these. And they finally put these back in stores. It's the 20th anniversary Legacy Collection of Power Rangers Megazord. And I liked it so much that I went ahead and picked up 2. I don't know if I'm going to unbox one and keep the other for display purposes or how I'm going to do it yet, but I felt like I needed to get 2. It's the same artwork that we had when we were growing up. If you're about my age, I'm 25. If you were a couple years older than me, or a few years older than me, or a few years younger, then you remember these. If you're a Power Rangers fan, the Megazords. They put these back in store. They have them at Toys R Us. I'm not sure if I don't believe they're exclusive to there. I think they have them on Amazon and stuff as well. But I'm definitely excited to have those back. And I was just excited because there's pictures at Comic-Con this year of the Dragon Zord, which was the Green Ranger Zord, that is going to be released from the same line. So definitely excited to have those and hope they continue to release the Dragon Zord. They didn't have a price point or a date for it yet, so let's hope it comes to fruition and they get it out. But thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I'll be back soon. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.